everybody. Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside, ready to go with another Power Hour. TV5 Power Pro Wrestling live from the studios of WMC TV5 in Memphis. Corey, big one today.
Boy, are we ready for it today, buddy. Hey, want to thank all of the fans for a huge turnout at Tom Lee Park. Big success. Biggest crowd ever at the Star Spangled Celebration. And thanks to everyone at home, the viewers, and all of our Power Pro Wrestling fans.
Oh, the Rumble on the River.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
getting cards, letters, emails. Streak won the Rumble and all of that. Big confrontation with the Giant King. Lawler showed up.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of folks have said, what happened? Show us what happened. All right, we can't show you all of it. Here's a little recap, though. The Rumble on the River.
Oh, yeah.
Rumble on the River.
I'm not saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Do you hear me? I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Get your hands off me. I'm not going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay. Go ahead and look at me because here it goes. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the Republic for the one is under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. How is that? How I feel about TV5? How I feel about you, about Power Pro Wrestling in 2 words. I supported Jerry Lawler just like this entire city of Memphis, Tennessee. He knew he couldn't cut it anymore. He knew that he wasn't the king anymore. And Memphis wrestling is not Memphis wrestling without a king. This is the future. This man is bigger. This man is better. The new king of wrestling.
crowd at the Rumble on the River. We thank the Mid-South for making it a huge success for us. I see Randy Hales walking this way.
Here's Randy walking around. I want to talk to him a moment, Dave.
Big confrontation with him and Lawler down at the Rumble on the River the other day.
Yeah, a big confrontation period between he and Lawler. Randy, I want to say something to you that it's no secret. You know, I've told you at the office. We talked about it in private, but I'm going to say it in public here today. That what's going on with you and Lawler, I'll tell you, Randy, I'm really concerned with you with this whole entire situation.
You know, first of all, I think people don't realize that Jerry Lawler is absolutely the most egotistical human being I have ever seen in my life. Now, people, what Jerry Lawler has done, not only his whole career, but his whole life, is brainwashed and manipulated people to believing in everything he says and believing everything he does. And Corey, apparently, you, just like the whole city of Memphis, have bought into the situation, but I'm the only person around that can't be brainwashed and can't be manipulated by Jerry Lawler. Now just let me, I don't want to argue with you, Corey, but I would just like to go ahead and say Jerry Lawler did it himself a few weeks ago. He came out on this television and said it was time to hang it up. Is that right? Yes, he did.
Yes, he
Jerry
did.
Lawler said that himself. I came out, made a big deal. Big search nationwide, crowned the new king. And because Jerry Lawler not only is the most egotistical person in the world, Jerry Lawler is also the most jealous person in the world. He was so jealous, he had to drive down there. He tried to come in and bust that party up. He had his, Stacy attacked me, absolutely attacked me. I should have had her arrested, but I didn't. So that was the situation that took place at the Rumble on the River. Well, let me tell you something right now. This is all I will say right here now. I called Jerry Lawler. I left emails to Jerry Lawler and demanded that he come to this TV studio today, because in front of Memphis, in front of everybody here, I will confront Jerry Lawler. I will tell Jerry Lawler exactly what I think of him, and if it has to be settled physically, I am prepared.
Oh, come on, Randy. Now, you don't want to get involved in that kind of stuff. Not against Jerry Lawler. What did you think?
I have demanded that Jerry Lawler come here today. He should be here. I'm waiting for him, and I will be right out here quick.
Well, Dave, I don't know if Randy's dreaming or what he's doing, but that dream he's in is going to turn into a nightmare with Jerry Lawler.
I'm afraid so. Tell you what, we got a great power hour coming up. Let's get to it. We'll be back with opening action for you in just a moment. Man, I'm looking forward to that. The Rock is coming to town. Oh, I want to talk to Brian about that in just a few minutes. Got a great power hour for you here today. In the ring right now, Tony Falk headed this way. It'll be the Streak, his scheduled opponent here today. Boy, the Streak won the Rumble on the River, the big free-for-all battle royal that went on down there. He got the win. He also came out with the paint for Brandon Baxter. Painted him, he and our operations director got him painted red, white, and blue. But come on over, we'll talk to you.
I'm going to tell you guys something. Get up when I talk to you. I watched that battle royal about 10 times. I folded it, I rewound it, and I watched it 10 times. Not because I won it. Because 4 weeks ago, when I knew I was going to be in that battle royal, I knew I was going to take it. But what I couldn't understand was how many times you two guys called me the Spellbinder. I asked you last week and the week before not to call me the Spellbinder. As far as I'm concerned, a few weeks ago, you found a few guys in the back lane beat up with a stripe on their back. Well, let me ask you a question. Who do you think did it?
I think now we know.
So if I hear my name called the Spellbinder again, the both of you will end up beat up with a stripe on your back.
We're not going to have any of that. You
Come
take
on,
your paint.
Streak, get out of here. Now we see what the last few weeks has brought us, huh?
Real strange the way this guy's been acting. Yeah, I remember that. We would take cameras out in the hallway, and there would be a guy laying there with a white streak or a yellow streak painted up his back. We didn't know what was it. We didn't know, because we were out here doing the show, who was doing it. Well, that's who was doing it right there. And then, I mean, we had known him by that name for years.
That's all I've known him about for the past,
whatever.
15 years. Yeah, look at this.
And now all of a sudden, he wants to be Streak.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's in action here against Tony Falk today.
Yeah.
Don't forget, this is not all. Got a big tag team match after this. Billy Joe Travis will be teamed with Bulldog Reigns. Bulldog was in that Rumble on the River a long time, too. And they'll be going against the superstar, Bill Dundee and Moondog Spot. Wow, what a pair.
Oh, yeah. Hey, don't forget, Malice in the Palace, Tuesday, July 21st, Coliseum. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster and all Ticketmaster outlets there and the Coliseum box office. Challenge to decide who is the king. Oh, ball flips over and misses. Jerry the King Lawler takes on the big giant at the Coliseum. And the WWF Intercontinental title won the Rock. Rocky Maivia comes to Memphis July 21st. Defense against Too Sexy Brian Christopher, Dave. Whoa, what a powerful move that.
Tony Falk thought he had things going his way, but he does not now. As a matter of fact, it's over. And he has lost. Streak gets the victory.
There's no paint.
Yeah, an impressive win by Streak, and now he's looking for the can of paint there, Dave.
No, come on. We don't need that Streak.
Boy, his attitude has really changed.
It's changed, and not necessarily for the better.
White streak down the back of Tony Falk.
Well, that's the Streak. He heads out of here with a victory, another victory, I might add.
Oh, yeah.
He's on quite a victory run here at Power Pro Wrestling. Let me tell you, things are going pretty well. You mentioned The Rock coming to town. Intercontinental Championship is what's going to be coming up.
WWF Intercontinental title.
The man who is going to be challenging for that championship, the man who says he doesn't believe he can be beat in Memphis, he's on a real winning streak,
Oh, he is on the win streak.
Here he is, Too Sexy Brian Christopher.
Oh, yeah, here he is. Big match coming up July 21st for Brian.
Brian, congratulations on the victory of the Rumble on the River, and I know you got the biggest match of your life coming up here.
The biggest match of my life, Dave?
I think so. The Intercontinental Championship's on the line.
Well, Dave, before I talk specifically about the match, I want to talk about wrestling in general. Everybody knows that professional wrestling right now is at its peak. It is hotter than it's ever been before. And these people know it, and everybody around the country knows it. Now, the WWF that I'm under contract with, they're doing record-setting business all over the country, all over the United States and Canada. Every arena that we go to is sold out. And Ted Turner's group down there, the WCW, everybody knows they're doing okay, too. But what I want to talk about is just 3 months in existence, Power Pro Wrestling. I'm amazed at this company right here and the success that they've had.
Come a long way in a short time. You're right.
Yes, the TV ratings have been great. The fans coming out to the buildings have been great. And I'm proud to be part of it. Now, you said I got a big match against Rocky Maivia coming up for the Intercontinental Heavyweight title. And ever since I've put on a pair of wrestling boots, put on some wrestling tights and stepped in that ring, my goal was to be a winner. And then when I was a winner, Dave, my goal was to be a champion. And I want that belt bad, Dave. And everybody knows that he's coming in here to my backyard. He's coming into the Mid-South Coliseum. And wherever I go around the country, when I'm in Madison Square Garden and I'm standing there and they announce from Memphis, Tennessee, Too Sexy Brian Christopher, I'm standing there proud. I'm proud to be from Memphis, Tennessee. A lot of people all over the country, they knock the South. They knock Memphis. They think we're all a bunch of rednecks. Well, Rocky Maivia, when you get to the Mid-South Coliseum, I'm in the best shape I've ever been. I'm in the prime of my career, and I want your title. Now, I know we had an interview from The Rock, didn't we? But we can't play that, can we? Tell the people why we can't listen to what he had to say.
Well, he had a few words in there that we didn't want to put on television.
Some profanity, didn't he? Yeah. Is that any way for a champion to act?
He sent an interview down here with a bunch of profanity. We got all kinds of kids watching this television program, you know. I started watching wrestling when I was about 6 years old. You got 6-year-old people, and you want to use profanity right there on TV. Well, Rock, you're not a champion. You're not somebody that the people can be proud of. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and when you get there, all these people in Memphis, they're proud of me. And I'm going to take your title. I'm going to take your title, and I'm going to make you the last thing you hear. The last thing you hear when I take your title there in Memphis, Tennessee, it's not going to be these rednecks cheering me on. It's going to be me laughing in your face, punk.
Too sexy, Brian.
Be there, baby. The Malice in the Palace.
I will be there. It's coming up July 21st at the Mid-South Coliseum. Oh, and here comes Kid Wicked. Wicked, this is not your interview time. We're talking to Brian.
Whose time it is? Mr. Too Sexy, Mr. Worldwide, how could you come out here and insult all these people's intelligence and say that you're a part of Power Pro Wrestling when you know that your priority is the WWF and you can only make it here when it's convenient for you?
Well, no, that's not true.
Those are big words coming from such a small little man. Listen here, Tony Williams.
No, Kid Wicked.
No, I would call you Jabroni Williams is what I'm going to start calling you from now on, because that's what you're. You're a jabroni. Jabroni Tony. This was my interview time. And I've been here week in and week out. And what matters is I'm going to be here today, and I'm going to set foot in that ring. And it's going to be me versus you, Tony Williams. You got a problem with that? You think you ought to be the one getting the title shot, huh?
I ain't got a problem. The problem is I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to be the one to get that title shot.
Come on, guys. Wait a minute. Hey, keep them apart. Yeah. We'll be back. We got a tag team action coming up here in just a moment with the Moondog. Oh, let me tell you. We got a big tag team match coming up here. Billy Joe Travis, Bulldog Reigns will be coming in. Be going against the Superstar, Bill Dundee, and Moondog Fox.
Oh, yeah, here is the music man with his guitar, Billy Joe Travis, and he's got Bulldog Reigns with him. This Reigns is a big guy, Dave.
He is big. He lumbers around the ring, but let me tell you, he's powerful. He was one of the last men standing in the Rumble on the River last week at Star Spangled Celebration. Hear that. Superstar is not far away. The Moondog is his partner today.
Get ready for Power Pro on tour as well. Coming up Wednesday night, Greenville, Mississippi. Here they are, and Superstar Bill Dundee and Moondog spot led by commandment. Here we go. Moondog running wild as he kicks things off. Here on the Power Hour, as I was saying, Dave, big crowd in Greenville, Mississippi this past Wednesday. Alonzo Dukes has done a great job of promoting that thing. Looking forward to wrestling this Wednesday night, Hollywood Palace in Greenville. Of course, Thursday night, Rock and Roll Express and many more at the Lady Luck Casino Thursday. Friday night, Osceola, Arkansas. Oh, look out, ref. And next Saturday night, a big spectacular in Jonesboro, the Rumble on the Ridge.
Rumble on the Ridge. Yeah, looking forward to that. I hear that's going to be a really good one. Power Pro Wrestling getting bigger and better every week. When it's in your town, we urge you to be at ringside. There's nothing like it, fans. As the fans here today will attest, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Got, Moondog, you brought a pipe in and a folding metal chair. It's really difficult to see the Moondog without some kind of foreign object. I mean, that's just almost a trademark, Moondog-type matches. Superstar Bill Dundee in there against Billy Joe Travis.
Travis tangles up with him, backs the Superstar out, nails him right in the midsection, and a reversal here. Dundee whips him in. Nice backdrop from the Superstar. He takes Travis down. Malice in the Palace coming up, huh?
It's going to be a big night. I tell you, I thought Blast Off in the Dome was big, and it was. Malice in the Palace may outshine that when you got The Rock coming in here. The WWF Intercontinental title will be defended at the Mid-South Coliseum during Malice in the Palace on July 21. That's a Tuesday night. tickets went on sale last week. The advance ticket sales are great. I remind you, fans, if you want the good seats, the ringside seats go first, so you need to go by Ticketmaster and pick up your tickets as soon as you can get there.
Most definitely get by the Coliseum and all the Ticketmaster outlets. Randy's challenge to Jerry Lawler, Dave, I tell you. I know Lawler's in town. Randy's made, I think, a big mistake by challenging Lawler and trying to confront Jerry out here. I just don't know what Randy's
Well, I know. I think that whole thing may have started as somewhat of a misunderstanding that took very little time to get blown way out of proportion at first, and now it has really turned into a very serious situation.
Oh, yeah.
And, Lawler's in town, and I'm sure he's watching. So Randy challenged him, told him to come on down here, to be here, and he'd confront him. Randy said he was ready to take him on physically if he had to. I hope he rethinks that.
I hope he does, too. Fans cheering, go, Bill, go, and Bill's in there with a big bulldog, comes off with a flying punch. This could do it! He got it! Sorry,
wow.
Worked him up under that small package. 1, 2, 3. We've got to go, but we'll be back on the Power Hour. Stay with us on the cut,
The excitement, the action, the controversy. It's Power Pro Wrestling heating up the summer. Tonight, July 11th, be a part of the action when all the top stars invade Mount Pleasant, Mississippi at the W.H. Byers High School at 8 p.m. This Wednesday night, Power Pro Wrestling will return to Greenville, Mississippi. 8 p.m. is the bell time at the Hollywood Palace. Already signed to appear, the superstar Bill Dundee, the Birdman Coco Beware, the Young Guns, and more. Thursday night, Power Pro Wrestling invades the Lady Luck Casino in Lula, Mississippi at 8 p.m. You'll see the King, Jerry Lawler, the lovely Stacy, and the Lady Luck debut of the Rock and Roll Express. All this Thursday night in Lula. Next Saturday night, July 18th, the Jonesboro JC and Power Pro Wrestling will present the Rumble on the Ridge at the Northeast Arkansas District Fairgrounds. Be on hand to see the King, Jerry Lawler, the superstar Bill Dundee, Billy Joe Travis, the Rock and Roll Express, Too Sexy Brian Christopher, and a host of others. The action gets underway at 8 p.m. in Jonesboro. Memphis, are you ready? Power Pro Wrestling presents the Malice in the Palace. Tuesday night, July 21st at the Mid-South Coliseum. The main event is a Battle of Kings when Jerry Lawler takes on the Giant King. The Rock, Rocky Maivia, ventures to Memphis to defend his Intercontinental title against Memphis' own Brian Christopher. Plus a one-night tag team tournament. That and much, much, much more will top off an all-star card Tuesday night, July 21st at the Mid-South Coliseum. Friday, July 24th, Power Pro takes center stage in Covington, Tennessee at the Sports Center. Win, Arkansas, get ready. Power Pro returns Saturday night, July 25th at the National Guard. It's Power Pro Wrestling. It's the talk of the Mid-South.
Oh, indeed it is. Power Pro Wrestling. Hey, Osceola, Arkansas is coming up this Friday night. Rock and Roll Express, Rick and Robert, they're on their way to Power Pro Wrestling. They will be in Osceola, Arkansas coming up Friday night. Malice in the Palace. We are getting ready for that Tuesday, July 21st. Mid-South Coliseum. Pick up those advance tickets now. Ticketmaster. I'm at them at Coliseum box office. Brandon Baxter. That's right, Brandon Baxter's out here. Will you shut your mouth, huh? Hey, yeah, fans are shouting red, white, and blue. Hey, yeah, that's great. Speaking of that, let's take a look back last week. Rumble on the River. Here it is. There it is right there, yeah. Red, white, and blue. How do you like that? Right up top of the head of Brandon Baxter.
Corey, I guess you think that's funny, right?
I love it.
And I bet Dave thinks it's funny, too. And I bet you people here in the studio audience think that's real funny, right?
You have.
Well, go ahead and laugh at Brandon Baxter all you want to laugh. You see, there's an old saying. And old sayings don't become old sayings unless they're true. It goes something like this. He who laughs last, laughs the loudest and the longest. And the female fantasy Brandon Baxter will get the last laugh. You see, I came out here the last few weeks. I told you how I felt about Power Pro Wrestling. I told you how I felt about TV5. I told you that it sucked.
Hey, come on, Brandon.
And I told you this country sucks.
What's your language?
I got something I need to inform you of. Something that nobody knows. You see, I am very proud of this. My mother was born in Okinawa, Japan.
And what that means that I don't have 100% American blood in these veins. I have a Japanese heritage, and I am very proud of that. No longer do I want to be associated with America. From now on, I want to support my Japanese heritage. You see, all the other countries across the world hate the United States. They despise the United States for a couple reasons. Number one, because the United States is full of nothing but liars and cheaters.
All right, hey.
and drug addicts.
Brandon, we're going to get ready to wrap this interview up here. That's what I'm going to do.
The last thing I have to say, I have a man from another country here today who is forming the first part of an awesome stable that I have put together. I've gone all the way across the world to get him. From Munich, Germany, he is big, he is bad, he's a great wrestler, and he is smart. Here he is, Heinrich von Keller.
Heinrich von Keller from Munich, Germany is the latest addition to the stable of Brandon Baxter. Heinrich von Keller in Power Pro.
I want these people to keep their mouths shut and listen to this man.
Ich heiße Heinrich von Keller und ich komme aus Deutschland. Und Deutschland ist über alles. Now I will translate for you stupid Americans. I say, my name is Heinrich von Keller. And I come from Germany. And Germany is over everything. How many of you people have Chrysler automobiles? Well, this week, Chrysler was bought out by famous German automaker Daimler-Benz. And I am here to take over Power Pro Wrestling. Just like Chrysler was taken over by Daimler-Benz. You had all better learn to speak German because your bosses, your employers, your leaders will be German.
Well, we'll see. Just take it to the ring, Baxter. Get this going.
You're going to see what a real athlete and a man with intelligence can do in Power Pro Wrestling right now.
Heinrich von Keller in the new addition to the stable of Brandon Baxter.
Well, being associated with Brandon Baxter tells me something right there. Better watch out for this guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's Heinrich von Keller.
Wrestles in out of Munich, Germany. A little over 260 pounds is this Von Keller. And boy, he's pounding away on Swole right in the middle of the ring. His opponent slammed Swole down. Fans cheering USA.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you in this exciting crowd here at Power Pro Wrestling. We'd love to have him here, wouldn't we?
Sure would, and we give the address for the tickets a couple of times during the show. And during the week, you can often see it on TV5, too. Just keep a pencil, piece of paper near the TV, write it down. Tickets are free to Power Pro Wrestling here at our studios, but you must include a self-addressed stamped envelope, and the tickets will be mailed back to you. Love to have you here.
Oh, yeah. Heinrich
Look out, here's
von Keller.
Baxter.
Have you ever seen an athlete more impressive than this State Brown, Corey Macklin? Have you ever seen an athlete that's impressive? The Autobahn Slam!
Yes, but he is impressive. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, he is.
This is it. The Autobahn Slam right here.
The big German walks around with Swole and pounds him in the mat. 1, 2, and that's 3.
The Autobahn Slam, he calls it. Well, that's it. Heinrich von Keller's debut is one of a victory here on Power Pro Wrestling.
Yep, and an impressive victory, no doubt about it. Still to come, we've got Too Sexy Ryan Christopher in action.
Yeah, and Randy Hales has challenged Jerry
Look at
Lawler.
this, Dave. I see that.
We're going to put the German flag over Paul here.
Uncalled
This is
for,
ridiculous.
absolutely, yeah.
Here's Bruno, the chief referee, senior referee.
Oh, look out, Bruno.
Oh, he's nailed from behind by Baxter. And now the great athlete that he's brought in attacks downtown Bruno.
Oh, he lays the German flag on Bruno. Take a break. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Got a little company.
Yeah, superstar Bill Dundee and Samantha here. Hey, we've just been handed a note. Power Pro Wrestling's going to be in Kennett, Missouri, July 31st at the American Legion.
Oh, we're all over the place. Wednesday night we're going to be in Greenville. Thursday night, Lady Luck. Friday night I'm going to be in Corinth with Sammy. And then Jonesboro Saturday night. Oh, yeah.
Power Pro Wrestling
Here's
all
one of
over
my
the place.
favorite wrestlers right here, Lance Gage.
Lance Gage.
Right here. Yes, they do. He's going to be in Corinth, too. Want to be there, too? Yeah, all right.
We got it all going. Now.
Lance Jade, part of the Young Gun stable. His opponent coming in here.
That's why I'm out here, Dave.
You're here because of the opponent? I guess you want to talk a little bit about the history with you and Coco Beware, huh?
Yeah, we got Malice in the Palace. We've already signed that, and that's Coco and me. And everybody knows what the word malice means. It means vicious and nasty. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And if he don't do right today, it may be getting it on right now. And I hope you're in Mount Pleasant tonight, boy. You got enough right there. And in Malice in the Palace, brother, you'll wish I wasn't there.
The Birdman,
Come on, Lance, you can whoop him.
taking on Lance Jade. Still got a big main event coming up. Kid Wicked and Too Sexy Brian Christopher still to go.
Yeah, the former tag team partners going at each other. Kid Wicked very jealous about Brian Christopher's Intercontinental title shot at the Malice in the Palace.
You know what the good thing about tag teams when they fight one another, when they break up, everybody always thought they were the best of that, so I just like to see who wins this tonight. Come on. Referee, pull his head. Yeah, there you go. That's to knock his block off. See, Coco's a very fine athlete. He doesn't need to be doing that. You can wrestle better than that, Coco. Why don't you just wrestle him? But no, he wants all the
Lance Cutler
shortcuts.
backs Lance up, puts him into the ropes now. The Birdman.
Yeah, the Birdman. He's flying now.
Sorry, Bill, I'm being told from the booth that Jerry Lawler is at the front door. Our doors are locked.
Oh, Randy Hales, you got to get it now.
Well, I'm being told that Randy Hales has given orders not to let him in. Now, I'm confused because earlier, not about 35 minutes ago, Randy Hales was out here challenging Jerry to come down here.
Power slam right
And
there.
now he's got him locked out. Lawler is here, but
Don't
can't
you
get
worry
in.
about me.
Yeah, I'm
Come on, Lance, get up there.
He asked Lawler to come down and challenged him and dared him almost to come to show up here today. He wanted to confront him. Now Lawler's here somewhere out near the studios at the front door.
He was at the front door, yeah, which is locked, and they told him not to let him in.
Who
So
told him? I bet it was Randy Hales.
it was Randy, yeah.
Where's Coco Way? Oh, my goodness.
Referee's hanging onto the rope.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's just like you, Birdman.
Squat from Coco. He gets right on Lance Jade. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's your winner. Thank you, Bill Dundee. We'll see you at the Malice in the Palace.
I'm gonna
Kid
see him at
Wicked,
Malice
Brian
in the
Christopher coming up next.
Thank you, Sam.
Okay, standing here with Steve Gold and JC Jonesboro, Arkansas. Big night of wrestling coming up next Saturday night in Jonesboro.
That's right. Rumble at the Ridge. Rumble on the Ridge at the Craig County Fairgrounds, 8 p.m. We're going to have Jerry Lawler, Bill Dundee,
Rock and Roll Express
Rock
coming
and
in.
Roll.
Look forward to it. Thanks a lot for everything. Thank you for everything. Steve Gold with the JCs, Dave.
And Kid Wicked has arrived here and is supposed to be in the ring right
yeah,
now.
match coming up.
We've, well, you've already said it. Get in the ring.
Christopher out here. I got something to say to him real quick.
Well, he's on his way because he's looking forward to tangling up with you here today on our main event on Power Pro Wrestling and the Power Hour. Hear the music.
Yeah, Kid Wicked has already said he's not happy about Christopher having the Intercontinental Championship shot coming up at Malice in the Palace in the Coliseum. But he can talk all he wants to. That match has been signed, and it's going to happen. And today, the match, Kid Wicked, is you against Brian Christopher. Brian is in the ring. I suggest you go there, too.
Okay, Brian. Okay, Brian Christopher. You think I'm such a jabroni? So this match, if I beat you in this match, then the championship committee has no choice but to give me that title shot. Am I correct?
No, you're not correct.
No, that's not official at all. No. Let's get in the ring and let's get the match on with the Kid Wicked.
Yeah, there's
Crying out loud. Look at this. Grabs the legs of Brian Christopher. Referee calls for the bell. And out on the floor they started. Kid Wicked jumps on Brian Christopher. Oh, my goodness. Snap suplexes him out on the concrete.
on the floor. Yeah.
Boy, Dave, I haven't ever heard any more about Lawler. I understand that he's here, but still not letting him in the
No,
building.
that's all I heard last few minutes ago. He was at the front door, and they ordered him not let in the building. Randy had.
Kid Wicked.
Well, wait a minute. Now they're telling me that the security camera at one of our doors is picking him up. Can we see that?
Can we see what's happening outside? There it is.
Okay.
There's Lawler, and looks like Stacy's with him.
He's at the parking lot door there. which is, all the doors in the building are locked and secured.
Yes.
And Randy Hales has said don't let him in. So there's Lawler out at the security door. Meanwhile, we'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
The match continues here. And, Kid Wicked in here, trying to weasel his way in, if he can, to a championship match. There's a lot more than just the championship committee of Power Pro Wrestling involved here. That's a WWF Intercontinental Championship. And so it's not just like Randy Hales and the Power Pro committee can say, okay, we're going to change that match.
No,
there's a lot more to it than that. So the match has been signed. Rocky Maivia will be here to defend that title against Brian Christopher at Malice in the Palace on July 21st.
I tell you, if you missed the blast off in the Dome, you want to make it an appointment right now, today, or this week to pick up those tickets. There was excitement in the air, and boy, was it ever magic in that Mid-South Coliseum at the blast off in the Dome.
If you're wondering whether to make this one or not, find somebody that went to blast off in the Dome. I think they'll tell you that it was an entertaining evening in Memphis, Tennessee.
No doubt about it. Looking forward.
Whoa.
Look at that. Slammed him right down to the mat there. Looking forward to a big night at the Malice in the Palace, July 21st.
Brian Christopher's got to be feeling pretty good right now. He's now taking control of the match. His former partner, Kid Wicked, now has the chain from around his neck wrapped around his right fist, though, and he nailed Brian in the midsection with it.
Yeah, sure did. Took his chain right off the neck, and now he's got Brian scraping the back with it here. I want to remind you tonight, Mount Pleasant, Mississippi, and Joyner also wrestling in Joyner tonight. Mount Pleasant, they're at the high school there, right outside of Collierville. A lot of great up there.
At Joyner, Arkansas, in the northeast part of the state. Fine location, too. Make your plans to be there if it's close to you. Kid Wicked, well, I don't know what he was trying to do there, but it sure didn't work. He ended up splattering himself all over the concrete floor.
He got caught up in that top rope, Dave. Now, Brian.
He's returning the favor.
Right out on the concrete floor.
Snap suplex. He had it done to him just before the match started. Now he rolls Kid Wicked back into the ring. Brian Christopher calling for support from the fans.
Yeah, they're calling for the super kick here. Brian and Kid Wicked going at it. Christopher whips him into the rope. Oh, boy, they're both out. Christopher and Kid Wicked both standing in the middle of the ring. Referee Bill Rush standing in between, Dave.
I got to say this. Kid Wicked has come a long way since the days when he was known as Tony Williams. Look at this. This is not a good way he has done it, though.
No.
He has short-circuited some of the rules from time to time. He's got a chain wrapped around his fist. He swings, he misses. Brian Christopher with a knee drop. Nails it. He had a chain himself. 1, 2, 3.
Too sexy. Brian Christopher gets the win over Kid Wicked. Oh, yeah.
Let's do it. Whatever it takes to be a winner, baby.
Too sexy. Brian Christopher wraps it up with Kid Wicked with the 1, 2, 3 count and an impressive win by Brian. Still on that win streak.
It was so quick, he almost missed it, but he had a chain around his fist. He said, you do what it takes to win. That's the attitude he's going into the Malice in the Palace. Here's Jerry Lawler is in here. My goodness, what happened to you two?
What are you
All
all?
I want to know, I don't care what happened to us. I want to know, where is that stupid giant and where's Randy Hales?
I haven't seen the Giant since last week.
Well, I saw the giant just a few minutes ago, and I know he's here, and I know Randy Hales is here. Where are they?
I haven't heard from Randy Hales. He hasn't been talking in my ear the last 15 or 20 minutes. I don't know where he is.
You go that way, I'm going this way. Find Randy Hales. Come on.
Let's take a quick break and let's get this fixed. Security?
Lawler's got it.
They're just telling me. We've got a permanent camera in the director's booth we use on the newscast. Can we go up there right now? That's where Jerry is. There's one of our producers, George.
Hey, look, I know that Randy Hales sits up here every 6 and 7. Where is he, Dave?
Lawler's up in the...
Hey, look, get out of my way. You understand that? Now I know where he is.
Come on.
Get him up here. All right.
Hey, I'm going. Don't worry.
There's our director, James, and Lawler's on. That's where Randy usually is. But as I said, Randy had been talking to us.
I haven't heard
So I don't know where Randy is, but Lawler is looking for him. And what happened to him and to
That's
Stacy?
what I'm wondering. They look like
Man.
I don't know what's happened. They're all dirty and filthy looking and all.
Clothes are torn. Lawler's shirt's about half ripped off, and that's a Cleveland Indians shirt. So he takes care of that. What? I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell you. I don't know where Randy is.
You know, and I know, Randy Hales, you're here somewhere, and you know what's going on. You know the little setup and the little stunt you pull. Yes, he emails me. He faxes me all week long and says that I got to be here this morning on TV. I got a big match. Right, yeah. Okay, well, what happens is, when I get out of my house in Walnut Grove and get out in my driveway, there's a 7'4" tall idiot standing blocking my way. Now, I get out, and this is what happens right here. Now, Randy Hales, let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm bleeding, but so is your stinking giant. Next time you see him, you're going to see some blood on his head. And I want to know where you are, because I'm going to put some blood on your head. Like I said before, there's only one king, and you're looking at him, Randy Hales. So you might as well get used to it. Everybody else has gotten used to it. You better get used to it. If you don't, all you're going to do is you're going to get hurt. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then get him down here right now. Get him out here.
Look, I understand you're upset. Boy, I'd be upset, too, if this happened.
No, you
but
wouldn't be upset like I'm upset, Dave.
I don't know where he is. He was here earlier. He was out here for a live interview. He would talk to us. They give us cues in our ear. We've got an earpiece.
Randy
I heard
Hales,
from him in 10
come on,
minutes
big
or so.
shot. Get your giant, get your 7'4" tall giant with that squat crown on his head and bring him out here. Come on, let's do it right here in front of the world where everybody can see it. Get him out here. Where is he, Dave?
Like I say, if the giant has been here today, we haven't seen him. I haven't seen him since last week at the Rumble.
The last time I saw him, he was jumping in a station wagon and hauling butt down Walnut Grove towards this TV station. So where is he? Where is Randy?
Wait, something going on in the parking lot. Is that Stacy? That's Randy's car that she's in front of there. Lawler's headed in that direction. That's Randy in there.
Yeah, Randy's blowing his horn trying to get Stacy to move. Lawler's trying to get...
The door is obviously locked. Randy is not about to let him in there. Lawler. Whoa!
Oh, my goodness. Randy, I see him in the front seat there.
Lawler breaking the windshield trying to get through there. Now security trying to get things squared away. And Randy has pulled away as Lawler yelling at him, come back, and waving the baseball bat. He blasted that windshield half a dozen times, and Randy is now gone. Stacy was blocking the way. She apparently found her. Lawler had said, you go this way, I'll go that way. She apparently saw Randy in the parking lot, headed for the parking lot. Here comes Lawler and Stacy back into the building. A very upset Jerry Lawler says he was jumped by the giant as he was trying to leave his house to come here today. And this thing has gotten just too far out of hand.
Going too far. Let me tell you something. Randy Hales, you may not be able to hear me right now, and you for sure can't be able to see where you're driving, but I'm going to give you a little clue, pal. Your car just got a little sample of what's going to happen to you and your stinking giant if you keep messing with me. Do you understand that? Tell it to him, Dave.
Well, I understand, and I guarantee you we will show him a copy of that videotape. There's no doubt about it. But he doesn't really need to see a videotape. He's sitting in the car when the baseball bat is smashing into his windshield there, and he's got to know just how upset the king is after something like that. If he didn't know before, I can't believe this has gotten to this point.
I tell you, I felt that when Randy's opened up a can of worms now, this thing has just gone way, way too far.
It has indeed, and the Giant King, I promise you fans, we haven't seen him. I haven't seen him since the Rumble on the River last Saturday. Lawler says it was him that jumped in. He couldn't be mistaken. Who else is that big?
That's right. I hadn't seen anyone that big, I don't think, ever in my life.
But apparently he attacked Jerry and Stacy as they were leaving to come down here earlier today, told by Randy Hales that he had to be at the television station. Well, he was here. He brought the baseball bat with him. Randy is left. Randy is gone.
I don't know what we can talk to Randy or what here. He's got that raining outside here in Memphis.
I'm going to be trying to get trying to get Randy on the phone as soon as we leave here today and talk to him about it. Somebody's got to talk some sense into both of them. I don't know if it can be done or not. We'll find out.
Maybe you should try that. I've tried it once.
I'll try in just a few minutes. We hope you'll be back with us right here next week for the Power Hour. Till then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.